What's up, everyone? Austin from Invisible Gamer here, and I just want to give you a quick rundown of the Nindy demos available on the eShop right now that came out specifically for E3. And if you download any of these, you get a 15% discount on the full games when they release. So let's get started. First up is Rive. Now this game blew me away in the demo. It starts off, feels kind of like a normal shmup game, and then before you know it, your little robot guy gets on the ground and it becomes a 2D platformer, shooting elements, kind of discovery elements. You're hacking things, you're shooting tons of stuff. The music's great, it looks great. I really enjoyed it a whole lot, and I can't wait to see the full game, honestly. So I would definitely recommend this one. Next up, Extreme Exorcisms. This demo kind of left me a little bit cold. It is kind of in the same vein as most pixel brawlers that I'm calling them, that are kind of taking over the indie scene, where you're in one arena and your goal is to kill everybody. The problem is, this time you have to kill yourself. What? That's right, yourself. Basically, you fight the ghost of yourself each round, and each round gets more and more of you to fight. Very confusing, but hopefully in the video you'll kind of understand what's going on. It's kind of a cool idea. There's a lot of weapons, but it didn't really grab me. I wasn't really feeling it. Next on the list is Typo Man. Now this game, it's got some things going for it. It's not, I don't know if I'm completely sold on it, but I like the direction it's going in. You're basically this little guy made of letters going through this really disastrous looking world. It's very gray and kind of ugly, and your whole goal is to take letters and create words out of them that will affect the environment, and therefore kind of let you pass and move on with the level. So you'll kind of like make words like on or drain or snap or something like that, and by making those words, the level will open up or change in some way that lets you pass. It's a really cool idea, and so far I enjoyed my time with the demo, but I feel like it's really sluggish. I almost wish the gamepad, you could just pick up the letters, move them where you want to go. Instead, you gotta have your guy pick up a letter and throw them around and push them together. It just feels really tedious in a way. So maybe he'll get a power where you can kind of make that quicker in the real game. Not sure. Something to look out for. I definitely am interested in this one. Following Typo Man is Soul Axiom. Now, this is a game made by Wales Interactive, who recently made Master Reboot, which is a game I played about a year ago, and it kind of reminds me of Soul Axiom reminds me a lot of Master Reboot, in that it's a really cool concept. Its plot is dealing with memories and how they're stored and how we can access them, and kind of like what's real, what's fake. And the whole mechanic in Soul Axiom is to kind of use your hands to make objects appear, make them disappear, and use that to solve puzzles. It's a cool idea, but I feel like the frame rate's sluggish. It's not the best looking game, which doesn't mean a lot, but it really just feels underdeveloped. I feel like this team specifically, just because I played their last game and now the demo of this one, it just feels like their ideas aren't quite up. Their ideas are higher than their development skill, which is kind of sad to say, but that's kind of how I feel. the big puzzle and soul Axiom in this demo didn't really sell me. I thought it was kind of boring. Not really excited for the full game. However, something I am excited for the full game is a little title called Rumbo Run Bo. Yeah. Okay. Rumbo feels super fun. You're basically some character, the color of the rainbow of your choosing, and you run through these levels while awesome music is playing, and the background constantly shifts colors that will affect the platforms in the game. So basically, if you see a red platform, you can run and jump on that, but if the background's about to change to red, it'll make that platform disappear. So you definitely got to keep an eye on what's going on to get to the end as quickly as possible. Seems like there's tons of levels in here, and it's definitely meant for more than one player, which is all I got to do. But I still had fun with it. I can't wait to try this game out with a bunch of people. Seems really fun, really digging the music. Hope there's more in the full game. And here we have Mutant Mud's Super Challenge. And I just want to say, basically, if you haven't played Mutant Muds on any device, because it's out on tons of systems right now, Vita, 3DS, Wii U, PlayStation 3, yeah, do yourself a favor and go get that game, because it is awesome. Great 2D action platforming game. Just really challenging too, and Super Challenge just ups that to the next level. You get new levels. They also added in some bosses. You get to test that out in the demo. It's really more Mutant Muds. However, it is extremely hard. So if you kind of don't want to get to the next level of Mutant Muds, maybe skip this, but I would recommend trying it out at least. Alright, now let's blast off to a lovely planet in Lovely Planet. And wow, this game, it's something else, let me tell you. Basically, it reminds me of like a PlayStation 1 era type game. And you really don't say that a lot. It's always 8-bit or 16-bit or something like that. This is straight out of the PlayStation 1 era. It's crazy Japanese style. You know, you got Japanese characters all over the place. Very, very Japanese music, and it's super quick. Super quick. You're basically going through these short levels in like a time trial fashion, trying not to get hit and shooting little baddies as quickly as you can. It's fun, but I don't think it's necessarily for everyone. This is something where I would say definitely test the demo before you get the full game. But I think it's super fun. Following that, we have Freedom Planet, which is easily influenced by Sonic the Hedgehog. You can tell just by the video here. It's not exact. Some people are not going to be into its differences, but the demo doesn't really give a great grasp on what all there is. You get multiple characters in the full game. There's voice acting, great story. This demo kind of feels uninspired. The first level is just not that great, but I would say check it out for the full game. And finally, we have Forma 8, and this is a strange game. And very slow. You're basically, it's kind of an adventure puzzly game. You're floating around as this orb. You get to knock stuff around. I didn't like this. I thought it was very boring, not very intuitive, not really good at getting its point across on what you're supposed to do or how you're supposed to do it. I was just uninterested from the get-go, and this is honestly the only game out of all these 9s that I didn't finish the demo. And sadly, it is the last game on the list. So don't get Forma 8. Don't even, I don't know. Try it out if you want. However, that's the end of the 9 games that are in this Nindie collection. You have about 1 day, as of today, to go and try them, to download them, and save that 15% when they come out. If you don't, and you missed that chance in watching this video, hey, at least check out these games or keep them on your radar, some of them. I personally think Rive is the best out of all these and has the most potential to be amazing. Keep an eye on Rive, definitely. Skip Forma 8, if I had to say anything. And that's going to wrap it up on this rundown of Nindies. Thanks for listening, and be sure to check out Invisible Gamer at invisiblegamer.net. You can follow us on Twitter at invisible_gamer, and check us out on Facebook too, Invisible Gamer. It's a great site, tons of good people, good content going up there, and they let me do cool little videos like this. Thanks again. Bye.